Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be doing a 3-month update, which I cannot believe. Cam will be 3 months on Friday, so I figured we could get this video out of the way while we don't have too much to do. Hey Cam? Yeah. You always want to act up when I'm recording. Oh my goodness. I can't with this one. Anyways, okay, so let's start with sleep. Pretty much the same as last month. So he's sleeping through the night. He wakes up maybe once or twice to eat and be changed, but he keeps his eyes closed, so he goes right back to sleep. I really appreciate that. I don't have to get up and entertain him anymore. During the day, he sleeps pretty good. He sleeps maybe 5-6 hour stretches. So yeah, he's not really awake that much. There are periods of the day where he'll be up and he just wants to be entertained. He wants to play around. He wants to talk, things like that. Food. So if you saw my last update video, I was talking about all the difficulty he's been having with formula. So we started off with the yellow one. It was giving him stomach problems, and then we went to the purple one that was giving him diarrhea, that ended up giving him diaper rash. And then we went to, I think, the green one, which is soy, and that was making him really constipated. So we are now on, it's like a golden color. It's called Nutramigen, and basically it's for cow's milk allergy, which I'm not sure if that's what he has, but it does seem to be working a little better. I noticed that it's still making him constipated, but I don't know. It seems to be the best out of all the options, I should say. So in terms of how much he's eating, at 2 months he was going up to 5 ounces. We've now upped it to 6 and 7 ounces. It just depends. Usually at night, because he sleeps for so many hours in a row, I'll give him 7 ounces because I figure when he wakes up, he's starving. So that's usually, I'll give him 7, and then during the day, I'll give him between 5 and 6, and it seems to work well for him. I've been reading a lot more books to him. Some of our favorites are The Very Hungry Caterpillar, Mama Loves You So, and In Your Arms. So funny because I'll be reading to him, and I look down and he's intently staring at the books as if he knows what the pictures are, or as if he knows what words are on the pages. It's like he's really trying to understand what's in front of him, which is good. I keep reading how good it is to read to your baby every single day, multiple times even, because it develops their language once they're able to start talking. Speaking of talking, this child, he found his voice at 2 months, directly 2 months. Like the day he turned 2 months, he started talking for the first time, just babbling on and on. But now it's like he screams, like he wants the whole house to hear what he has to say. And it's like he uses different tones too. Different tones and different pitches. His hair is definitely getting longer. And when he was first born, his hair was bone straight, and it would curl up when I would wash it, but then like maybe a few minutes later it would go back to bone straight. But now I haven't seen him bone straight in weeks and weeks. So right now it's kind of like, it's curly, but it's a little more loose than how it looks right after I wash his hair. So it's been interesting to watch his hair grow and change textures. The cradle cap that he was dealing with has gone away. A lot of it has gone away, but it's still in there towards the back, and it drives me crazy, but I've been learning to just leave it alone. I think it's just going to come up on its own. I don't want to continue to irritate his scalp if I don't have to, so trying to leave it. It bothers me so much, I just want to, pick it out. But this child will try to sit up on his own. So say you're holding him reclined, kind of like how I have him now, which he's okay with it because he's eating. But say you're holding him, he's not eating, and he's reclined like this, and he wants to sit up, he will use those little ab muscles to try to pull himself up. We saw that for the first time yesterday, and I'm like, what? I don't understand. Why are you trying to be so grown? In terms of clothing, he is now wearing, he's still able to wear some of the bigger newborn sizes, but he's pretty much into 3 months now. And at my baby shower, I barely got 3 month clothes, especially 3 month clothing for warm weather. So I had to go out to Carter's and the children's place to get him some more outfits. I know he won't be in 3 months for too long because he is growing really quickly. But yeah, he's in the 3 month size now. And he is now in size 2 diapers. I wasn't really sure when I was supposed to tell that it was time for him to move to a different size. I know that they do have the pound suggestions on the box, so I think, I don't even remember what size 1 was, but basically what told me it was time to move up is that he would have these like poop explosions, and the poop would end up all up his back and just everywhere. And it wouldn't even be like I would leave him sitting in the poop for long. It would be like he had a lot of the poop, and because there's less space, it would come up and out of the diaper. So once that started happening more frequently, I'm like, all right, maybe it's time. I'm like, all right, let's move on up. So now we're on size 2 diapers. And it's funny because they're really not that much bigger than size 1. His great-grandmother Winky was like, you might need to go from size 1 to a size 3 because his big butt, I don't know, it's not looking like it's big enough. It's size 2. So I'm kind of monitoring it. It seems to be okay for now if I just change him really, really often. But we'll see. That's pretty much it for his update for the 3rd month. The only mentionable things I have for this month, like things that he's dealt with that are new, is eczema. I think, so I know it's hard to like diagnose things for babies just because you're not really sure. They go through so many changes. But I've been noticing some dry, scaly skin, mostly on his wrists and on his legs. And my little sister had eczema when she was little, so I know what it looks like, and I'm pretty sure that's what's developing on him. So I'm planning to go to the doctor at some point just to see if there's any medication that she recommends me putting on him. Ew, there's a fly. Trying to attack us. Yeah, I try not to give him too many medications. However, I do feel like eczema is probably itchy for him, and he's not able to scratch it on his own, and I'm not sure when it's itchy because he's not able to verbalize that. So I think it might help to get some kind of cream for him just in case. So we'll see about that. And then the last thing we've dealt with this month is colic. I don't even know how to say it, but basically, I don't even think people know like where it stems from. It's basically when the baby is having like some type of gassy or stomach problems, and so they cry and cry. Hey. They cry and cry for hours, and it's so frustrating. I could just tell by his cry that he's in pain. So that was really hard because there's really not much you can do for colic, whatever it is. But it went away within, I'd say it lasted maybe 3 weeks. And I haven't really seen any signs of it lately, thank goodness. So that's pretty much it though. We've had a good month, right, Cam? He finally got his shot, so we've been out and about a lot more lately. We've been going like to the park. We walked to his grandma's school yesterday. We are going on our first trip out of the state in a few days. We'll be on the plane for the first time. Where else have we gone? We went to City Island for the first time. Me, him, and his grandmother. Right, baby? So it's been nice to get him outside. Yesterday we were in the backyard just laying down, reading books and stuff. It's been nice to expose him to outdoors just because he's been shackled inside for the first 2 months of his life. Not only because he didn't have his shots, but also because it's been cold. So, right, Papa? Yeah. You've been outside. more. So he's becoming a lot more fun now that he's getting a little bit older and he's able to interact a little bit more and talking and stuff and pretending to know what I'm saying as I'm reading books to him. Anything you want to say to the people before we go? Yeah, I just ate. I'm full now. You full? You gonna smile for them? He smiles and talks so much, but when he's on camera, it's like he likes to act like he doesn't know what I'm talking about. Alright, say peace out. Say thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my 3rd month update. Tell him. Tell him. Say please like our video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. Tell them they're listening. He's like, whatever.